Components in SOLIDWORKS Electrical can also be placed via the component browser and then symbols added from that selection. Very often, it's convenient to specify the components ahead of time for bill of materials purposes and then create the schematic later. That is the process that we'll go through in this case. I will right-click a location for a component to be placed. In this case, I need some motors. They're long lead time items that need to be bought ahead of time. So I will call them out now. Under Machine, for that location, I will choose a component. In fact, let's go back to the Bolter 77 and say New Component. You'll notice that the option is not there. So you do need to make sure you're picking on some location. Now, go ahead and choose a root number. Now, the root number is being automatically selected by the classification of component. I don't want to select the box component. I want to choose a motor type component. So I'll pick that from the list. There are several subcategories, perhaps three-phase motor I'm looking for. You notice the root automatically changes to M, and 3 is because it's the next available motor that I'm placing in my design. I'll go ahead and do a search for a motor in my database, and I'll pick this three-phase motor and use it. And I'll say OK. So now you'll notice that I have an M3 right here. I also have an M2. You notice there's no plus sign next to each one of these, and that's because there's no symbol associated with them. If I go to M1, you'll notice that I have a symbol underneath it on sheet 10. I can actually go to the preview button and see where that motor lives. So to get the symbol for M2 to show up, I can right-click on the component and choose Insert Symbol, and it will give me the default symbol for that type of motor. Just go ahead and place it, and there's all the information for it. Same thing again for M3. If I were to copy and paste this M3, you will notice that I now have an M4 in my machine subassembly. If I delete the M4 component, it's still here, so I would need to go ahead and delete that from the list as well.